Hello, welcome to Positive Aspects channel. Have you ever imagined what life would be like 400 million years ago? When the world was by strange sea creatures and the first plants just beginning to thrive on land. Welcome to the Devonian Period, often called the Age of Fishes. Today, we're diving deep into what would be like if you in the Devonian Period. Let's start by setting the scene. The Devonian period lasted from about 419 to 359 million years ago. Oceans covered much of the planet, and land was just beginning to host life. Imagine a world where you're more likely to encounter armored fish than any land animal. Sounds strange, right? First, let's talk about the oceans. The Devonian seas were bustling with life. You'd find fish of all shapes and sizes, some with unique adaptations. Take the Dunkleosteus, for example. This gigantic, armored fish could grow up to 33 feet long. It's like the T-Rex of the sea. But it wasn't just fierce predators. Coral reefs were flourishing like never before. So if you were into snorkeling, you'd have the view of a lifetime. Schools of early fish, like placoderms and lobe-finned fish, swam among the coral. Now, let's step onto land, or what there was of it. The land was mostly barren rock, with the first primitive plants starting to take root. Imagine a landscape covered in small, moss-like plants and early ferns. Nothing taller than your knee. But these plants were crucial. They started to produce oxygen, making the air more breathable for future land animals. Fungi were also abundant, breaking down rocks and organic materials, enriching the soil. Let's imagine daily life now. If you were around during the Devonian, you'd need to be an excellent swimmer, or risk being a fish out of water. Temperature-wise, the climate was warmer and more stable than today. You wouldn't need to worry about winter, spring, summer, or fall. It was pretty much continuous warmth. Another cool aspect is the atmosphere. Oxygen levels were getting higher, but it was still tough to breathe if you came from the modern world. You'd notice immediately how thick and humid the air felt. And what about food? In the ocean, you'd feast on endless varieties of fish, shellfish, and other marine life. On land, however, options were limited. Early insects were among the only terrestrial animals. You might encounter millipede-like creatures, but nothing bigger than a bug. The Devonian also marked the rise of the first amphibians. These brave pioneers ventured onto land, setting the stage for the evolution of reptiles, birds, and mammals. Imagine coming across Tiktaalik, a fish with limbs that could walk on land. It would be like meeting one of our earliest ancestors. Remember, danger was everywhere, too. Predatory fish roamed the ocean, and even the shallow waters could be risky. If you ventured far from the water, breathing could become a struggle. Lastly, the Devonian period saw massive geological changes. Sea levels rose and fell, creating new shallow habitats for marine life. This dynamic world kept evolving, setting the stage for the rich diversity of life we see today. So, what if you lived in the Devonian period? Life would be an adventurous mix of swimming in ancient seas and exploring primitive land. You'd witness a pivotal moment in Earth's history, like the rise of fish and the first steps onto land. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, hit the like button and subscribe for more fascinating videos. Comment below on which period you'd like to explore next. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next adventure into the past.